Yo, hello, hello. It's late. It is late. It is late. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I think the only person who doesn't ever really get to participate live when I do these is Johnny, since he doesn't have Snapchat. For the most part, everybody else is in the Snapchat, is in the group. Welcome. It is Monday in the week 14. My oh my, what a wonderful time to be alive. It is the end of the Dynasty Fantasy Football regular season. After this, there's people, I can hear people yelling in the outside. I don't know what's going on. After this, it's playoff times, baby. It's playoff time. I gotta set my camera up differently. A little bit more odd, but hey, here we go. Got chat rolling. I got the show going. It's Monday. It's kind of late. It's a Dynasty Fantasy Football recap. Let's roll those highlights. And I keep telling myself I'm gonna add that Gabe. I'm gonna add that Gabe soundbite, and I keep forgetting. And I got the wrong league pulled up. Wrong league pulled up. Man, look at that. I got myrtleized. That was not a good week for me this week. But let's go to the Dynasty League. Is what we're playing in, my guys, my dudes. What is up? I hope everybody's doing all right. I know it's kind of late, so this one's probably not gonna be um as eventful. I think last week was kind of a little quiet. I think, yeah, it will do the same. It's all good. It's all right. It's fun. It's fun. Before I get going, before I keep, did I just drop? I get no data on my screen. Let's see. There we go. Check out another guy's group chat. We just dropped a new podcast. We've got a couple episodes in the bank, so I'm looking forward to the show, picking up some scenes. So subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check it out wherever you download your favorite podcasts. Please download and check out the show. I just knocked over my PlayStation 5 controller. As I'm begging, my desk is a mess. It explodes every Monday. I got cords all over the place. When the recap ends, I'm gonna take apart my desk and redo everything, and I'm looking forward to that. But here we go, game one. Me returning to Matt, taking on my co-host of the GoFold podcast. You can find them in the same places. Jeremy Mar-a-Lago Raiders, and man, Jeremy just did not come me a break this week. Beats me 137 to 110. Jalen Hurts put a hurt on me. He only got 8 points, 8.88 points. There you go, right there. Not good. Gonna need a lot more than that. I did get 19 points from Michael Pittman. 21 from Mixon, 14 from Williams. Lockett also 14, 10 from McPherson in that kicking position, 12 from the defensive. But what hurt me the most after waiting so long for this man to come back and play, Jefferson gets hurt. Taken out as a precaution. Only 2 receptions and 27 reception yards. Not the comeback we were waiting for all fantasy owners of this man. Highly disappointing. Jeremy just beats the crap out of me. Beats the brakes off of me. 26 points from Moore, 16 from McCaffrey. The one 25 from Cook. Helps seals the deal there. Moving on to game 2. Alex picks up an easy win here. Luis is pretty much content with taking an L for the rest of the season. This is the end of the season for him. His team will go on lock. So Luis, you're out. It was a pleasure having you in the league. You're still alive in your personal league, so I look forward to playing you in the playoffs there. And yeah, we'll see. 96 to 35 is the final score. Alex picks up a big win, moves to 8-6. Good job, Alex. Here we go. Freddie improves a 10-4 to 121 to 66-point victory. I believe he knocks Brandon out of playoff contention altogether. Big points from Lamar Jackson there and Aubrey, 22 points. A lot of points. 22 points in the kicking position. That is a lot of points. Congratulations to Freddie on getting that big win. Moving on to game 4. My oh my, look at this score. I almost thought Joe had a chance. I thought Joe had a chance. Let's see. Hold on. This isn't updating. I'm gonna having a little technical difficulty, I think, here with my iPad. I'm gonna switch back here. It's gonna go unplug it. Plug it back in. We'll see if it works. Wasn't bringing up Joe's score. Joe and Johnny's. No, it's stuck. It is stuck. What is going on? Oh man, this is great. Yo, what's up, Chris? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, my iPad's stuck here. So give me a bear with me for just a moment. We're gonna do this. Gonna have to do a screen grab here. My iPad just stopped working with OBS, which usually means I have to restart OBS, which is not fun. I'm not gonna do that right now. Wait, did that work? No, it didn't. That's a different one. You're flying to Kansas City, Chris. That sounds exciting. If I do this live, see, I've unplugged it. It does nothing. You're flying to Kansas City, Chris? That sounds exciting. What's going on? Let's kill some time while I get this rolling. What's going on in Kansas City, Chris? What is going on there? Pull up the stat tracker. And do some live editing. We're gonna see how well I can do this here. With your Chihuahua? That sounds exciting. You're just going? Is that what we're doing? We're doing a window capture. There we go. All right. Here we go. Mr. Hammer, we're back in business. Shift. Oof, I can't believe I pulled that off. It's not perfect, but it's gonna get the job done. There we go. It's a little stretched out. I apologize. But yeah, okay, that's cool. Yo, what's up, Freddie? I just had my OBS broke on my iPad, so I had to do a live screen edit here. And I mean, not to, toot my own horn, but I think I did a pretty good job of handling that situation. Freddie in the house. Freddie, just mentioned you got a big win. You took out Brandon. You improved to 10-4, my man. 10-4. Let's go here. Let's go into the next game. So Johnny's draft day losers puts a beat down on Joe. I thought Joe was gonna get a win here, but Johnny pulls out a win last minute, I believe. Big win, 147 to 123. Joe's gonna end the year at 4-10. Yeah, I didn't panic too much, right, Chris? Yeah. 14 points there. I can't see his name. 20 points from Flowers, 23 from Barkley, and 27 from Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know where Ezekiel Elliott came from, but oh my gosh. Shout out to them. This takes out Joe. Joe's done for this season. Joe had a rough year this year. Maybe he can rebound next season. Here we go. Going into the men in chat right here. Chris G on his way to Kansas City, KC. Lego my Pacheco with 152 points, taking out Brian's injury reserve, dropping Brian down to 5-9. Chris improving to 8-6, 152 again to 93 is that final score. 21 points from Allen, 29 from Drake London, who had some great catches in that game. It's just that one catch, 3 yards short. I don't know what Ritter. Why do you not throw it into the end zone? Mostert with 23 points. Kelsey with 14 in your tied position. And New Orleans with 21 points. Drake London had an amazing catch in that game. He's a good wide receiver. Potential for pretty dang good. Yeah. I guess Brian was content. I also did the same thing. I think I had Aaron Jones. Sorry, it was too late to start anybody. Like I had him in my starting position. What happened? I don't know. But I don't know if Brian was actively playing or just kind of was content taking it out, realizing his season was pretty much done. I don't. We've needed a quarterback for a long time. Ritter and Mariota were not the answer. It's just, it's a tough situation. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, it's super annoying. It's super annoying to not have a good quarterback. Going into the last game of the week, Bravos football taking on Gabriel's. First place, Joe only answers Matt's calls. 147 to 123 is that beatdown. You got a beatdown there. That's it, man. 147 to 123. A lot of points for Stafford. You got CD Lamb there with 19, 20 from Reed, 16 from Pollard, 17 from Gibbs, 21 from White in the flex position. Good job to Gabe. And Gabe, congratulations. You sealed the deal on your first place of the regular season. You're the regular season MVP. Congratulations to Gabe. Round of applause to Gabe for being the regular season MVP. Enough scores and highlights, right? Let's hand out some week 14 awards. Now, the WTF player, the Huicho Award. We're dubbing it the Huicho Award. Not only that, I'm giving it to two people. Not only am I giving it to Huicho for not playing another beyond subpar week for Luis, who's given up on life as well. 35 points for Luis, but we're also going to give it to the man. There's another person who stopped playing. It was also Brandon Sarton's son, 66 points. Week 14, you're home. It's go home time. You want to put your best foot forward, and you're not. You guys weren't doing that. I know it's a money league. You guys paid to be in, and you realize you were done. So you still get the Huicho Award. I'm dubbing each year. I think this award's going to change the name. We'll change the name to the last place team. So if next year I'm last place, you very well be. We'll call it the Mateo Award, the Huicho Award. Going into next year, the Huicho Award. Put it in the record books. Player of the week for week 14, last regular season player of the week. We gave out a regular season MVP, but the man in chat right here, Chris G, you get player of the week for week 14. Congratulations. I don't know how many that is. I actually have a spreadsheet that I've worked on, and I'm still gonna I'll complete it out for who high scores, low scores, and player of the weeks and WTF Huicho Awards. So there we go. Congratulations to you guys. Let's take a look at those live standings. Let's see where we're all gonna end up at. Ooh, doggy. So there we go. Gabe's all by himself at 11-3, only experiencing 3 losses in the entire year. Gabe, first place, 11-3. Freddie, second place, 10-4. Johnny, right there in third place at 10-4. You got Chris there at 8-6. Lego My Pacheco, number 4. Congratulations on the 4th seed. 5th seed's going to go to Alex. 6th going to go to Jeremy. 7th's going to go to me. And Bravo's claiming that last playoff spot to 8th place at 6-8. Woo, doggy. Woo, doggy indeed. I wonder how that's going to end up in let's see. Let's take a look here. We're doing this live. We're doing this live, man. All right. So, granted, this probably isn't yeah, a lot of injuries this week. I don't know how. Oh, I wish it gave seeds. But I believe this is pretty close. Looks like, yeah, Freddie's taking on. No, this isn't right. I believe I'm in what place? I'm in 7th. I'm taking on Freddie. So I'm going to be taking on Freddie here in the quarterfinal. These will probably switch. And this is going to remain the same. Bravo and Gabe. They just played each other. They'll play each other again 2 weeks in a row. So there we go. Congratulations, Freddie. Me and you, Freddie. Round one. We talked about it this past week on our show again. How me and you are rivals in fantasy football. Here we go again. It's gonna go. I don't know, Chris. This isn't fully updated, so the official one will be tomorrow. But I think some of these are going to change, unless your position is going to change from last week. Because I think it's first, second, third, fourth, and then reverse. Yeah, I wish I would have paid attention to how the playoffs are seeded here, because it doesn't give me seeds. On this season. Yeah, dang it won't give me playoffs yet. Check the playoffs tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's awesome. I did not do good this week. I only won in one league here. I got killed in this league. I won in one league on Yahoo. That was rough. All right, let's take a look at the pick'ems, because I don't know how to. Ooh, I'm winning in my basketball league. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where is it at? Make those picks. Bam, right there. Oh my God, just let me get to the group. I don't know what I'm going to do with Jefferson. You have to start him, right? But the only bad thing is like, okay, we're not playing Cousins. We're not playing Dobbs. What are we doing? I'm back in first place. I got 134 points. Ain't nothing but a pick and thing with 133. It's in third place. Acknowledging my picks with 123. Johnny, fourth. It was 121. Ghost with 112. And the rest of the picks, I haven't made any picks since then. So there, yeah, it's close, man. I love this. It's always close at the top. That's always fun. That's always fun to do and be a part of. It's really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to go balls to the wall and pull out all the stops against Freddie. So I got to play Jefferson. We could take a look at my team real fast. It is a tough decision. But that's what fantasy football is all about, right? You got to make some of those tough decisions, especially when it's playoff time. It's playoff time. I'm platinum. Look at that. Yeah. So okay, let's go into the future here. We're looking at next week. The big, he's still, it's a tough decision. I don't know what to do. I got a good team. I go down in the first round, but if I can pull off the upset, those pancakes are delicious. I ate 1.5. That game was terrible, Freddie, up until the fourth quarter. The last 5 minutes were really good. It's gonna be a fun game, Freddie. Best of luck to both of us. Best of luck to Freddie. Stroud had a concussion too. Yeah, he did. Played. Ridiculous. Let's see what Freddie's gonna be playing with. Let's see what Freddie has. These two guys right here are gonna be my downfall. Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill. Those two guys get 25 points each. I'm done. It's just crazy to think too. The last regular season game for fantasy football, and there's still bye weeks. It's nuts to think about. Oh, you had a lot of bye weeks. You got Jonathan Taylor. He's done. He's done for the season, Freddie. Yep. My man's done. Terry got hurt tonight. He left return and left again, never return. Maybe I think it's just a mild ankle sprain. They took him off to be for precaution. You know. Tough decisions to be made next week. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show as always. Regular season is done. Playoffs that get the teams that got eliminated, I'm locking them tonight. I'm locking them right after the show. Actually, you want to watch me lock them right now? Let's lock them right now. We're locking 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do it. Let's do that. Live lock. Live lock. Lock them down. Lock them down. Looking at emulators. Glad I'm not looking at anything else. Let's go back into that league. Where my commish tools at? The commish. Lock teams. Oh God, could you imagine doing that crap? Manage other teams. Okay, we're locking teams. So I know Brandon's won. Injury reserve all stars and Luis. That's it, right? Luis was dead last. That is it. Done. Okay, yeah. Double check. Submit. I didn't watch Raw. I didn't watch it live, but it's showing on a delay here. But I saw that Punk, I guess, chose Raw. Why would you do a thing like that? Why would you do a thing like that? This is if you happen to ever go to the beautiful island of Maui, check out this coffee shop. Akamai. Really great coffee. I had it multiple times while I was there. We locked those teams. We did some live commissioning. Love it, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Chris, thank you for being part of the show. Freddie, always a pleasure to have you be a part of the show. Look for a special recap coming up soon. Couple weeks. We're hoping to do an in-house recap, which will be a lot of fun to do. With a couple people. I think with Gabe, Luis, and Freddie. Freddie's house is just a cool place to be at. So I'm looking for that to be the official Dynasty Fantasy Football headquarters for future uses. I've kind of just invited myself and made myself, announced it. So thank you, Freddie. I know you're going to see us. So remember, for the teams that are in the playoffs that aren't locked, let's set those teams. Let's pick those picks. And man, I'll see you guys here again next week. It's wrapping up. We got 3 weeks to go, baby. 3 weeks to go. Wrapping it up. You know what to do. Order some Magic Mind at magicmind.com/GoFo and use code GoFo20 at checkout for a sweet little discount. And on that note, set those teams, pick those picks. I'll see you guys right here next week on the recap. Laters. Deuces. Love you guys.